Hey guys, today I'm making what I like to call kitchen sink chili. It's a couple of days before Christmas. Everyone is super busy, super tired, super out of money for groceries. So this is the perfect meal to get your family through the week leading up to Christmas, and you don't have to cook every day. And I'm utilizing the things that I have in my pantry and my refrigerator and my freezer to make this. I'm starting out with a large pot, and I have some butter and oil heating up in it, and I'm going to add in a yellow bell pepper and a sweet onion. You just want to use whatever you have on hand. I'm just going to let that cook for a few minutes while I get the rest of my ingredients together. Now, when your vegetables have been sauteing for several minutes and they're starting to get soft, you're going to add in some type of tomato, whatever you have on hand. I have this can of San Marzano tomatoes. You can use diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, whatever you have. I put a little water in the can to kind of rinse out my can. Because these are whole tomatoes, I'm going to kind of just try to chop them up a little bit. I want y'all to see what I bought from Kelly Cooks Texas. I don't know if y'all watch her. I love watching her videos. But she uses these little things all the time on her cast iron, and it has a little notch in it to sit on your pot. How nifty is that? And I've been wearing this out since I got it. I love it. So y'all can go over to her page, check her out, and buy one of her little spatula things. She's got other things for sale too. But this is perfect for sauteing in a cast iron, or even like this. It's breaking up these tomatoes wonderfully. And she also has a son with Angelman syndrome like me. So I like to support people like that. Not that she needs my support. She has millions of followers, so she don't need little old me to help her, but I just thought I would share my new nifty little utensil. Now I'm going to start adding in my beans. Whatever kind of beans you have. Now I did buy this big can of chili beans because I didn't think I had any chili beans, but I did. So I didn't even have to buy this. But all I bought for this meal was this can of chili beans, a thing of beef broth because I like mine a little soupier than regular chili, and a packet of chili seasoning. And that's all I bought extra for this. Everything else I already had on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my large can of chili beans with the sauce. I had all of this in my pantry, so I've got a can of black beans, dark red kidney beans, and a can of whole kernel corn that I have drained and rinsed. And because I don't want to waste anything, I have leftover lima beans from supper last night, and these will not be eaten, I know, before Christmas. So I'm going to put them in my chili so they don't go to waste. My mother-in-law would be very proud. She's always been so frugal in her cooking, so she would be very proud of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some beef broth. Now you can add in water, you can add in whatever kind of liquid you like, but I'm going to amp up the protein just a little bit and the flavor by adding beef broth. And this was an ingredient that I did buy. I'm going to go ahead and add in my chili seasoning. I have half a pack of chili seasoning here that we had left over in our pantry. And then I'm going to add in a whole nother pack. For my meat, for my chili, I have pulled out this Boston butt that my husband smoked back on September 27th. And it was a huge one. We ate it on it a few days and we put the rest in the freezer. I'm not going to use all of this, but it is frozen solid. So I'm just going to try to break off some chunks of it. You know, maybe a third to a half of it to put in my chili. This is a great way to use up any kind of leftover meat. Leftover hamburger patties, leftover hamburger meat, taco meat, spaghetti sauce with meat in it, shredded pork, shredded chicken. I mean, you could put any kind of meat you wanted to in it, or none at all. But I had this in the freezer and I thought that sounded real good. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my meat. Again, this is frozen smoked Boston butt that we had put up in the freezer. This is a lot of meat, and I didn't even use quite half of what I had in the freezer. So this is still frozen. I took it out, I chiseled off this. So I'll be able to put this back in the freezer to use for another meal. So I'm gonna add all this in. Did y'all notice my new knives? My sister got me a set of new knives for Christmas. They're so pretty. And boy, are they sharp. I love them. All right, so now I'm just gonna pop a lid on this and I'm going to bring it up to heat and let it simmer for a few minutes, and then I'll go in and start tasting it and seeing if I wanna add anything. Okay, I have gone in and tasted my chili. It is so good. Y'all can really taste the smokiness from the meat. It's so good. Anyway, it does need a little bit more seasoning other than the chili seasoning I put in it. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of bouillon. Y'all know me, I like to use bouillon instead of salt a lot of times. So I have beef bouillon and I have tomato bouillon. Either one would work, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of beef. I'm going to add in some pepper. And just because I feel like the tomatoes need a little bit of something, I'm going to add in just a little bit of sugar. It doesn't take much. So I'm just going to let this continue to simmer to let all the flavors meld together. Maybe 30-45 minutes. Okay guys, my soup has been simmering for about 30 or 40 minutes. I'm going to do a taste test, but I'm not eating this for supper. As you can see, I've had a costume change. I'm going to meet a friend of mine for dinner tonight, but I've made the chili for the boys to eat tonight and for us to eat tomorrow night and to get us through till Christmas. So let me show you what it looks like. There we go. Y'all, don't that look so good? Oh. Okay, so I have me a little bit in a bowl, and so let's do a quick taste test. Y'all, that's really good. It really doesn't even taste much like chili. That barbecue has so much flavor and so much smokiness that it doesn't taste like your regular chili. So it's really good. So we've got our dinner for the next couple of nights. It's very good. I think we're going to serve it with some scoops and some cheese on top and sour cream, and it's going to be delicious. So I hope you guys try it. Let me know if you do. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.